The highly contentious races have been in the national spotlight for weeks now, with the state seeing record early voting turnout. Christy Diaz continues our team coverage at the 11 Alive Bridge with a county by county breakdown of what we can expect today. She's back in front of the map.
Got my clipboard back in front of the map. I'm back too, so let's dig in. We've got these two races right here, Perdue and Ossoff, and then this one right here, Warnock and Loeffler. Reminder, this is why it's also important. The balance of power in the Senate. Right now, 50-48, but you've got these two little gray dots right here, both with GA in that, and that's because we will be determining today, on Election Day, who has the balance of power in the Senate. The Democrats have to win both seats to win that power, because then Vice President Kamala Harris would be the deciding vote. Republicans only have to win one seat, so everybody's sitting tight. Okay, so let's look back really quickly to show you what trends we'll be looking for today. Here is the county by county breakdown of the vote between Perdue and Ossoff. Obviously, you can see the metro is very blue and a lot more jewel tone colors. So the dark reds in middle and south Georgia, especially up here in northern Georgia. And then Fayette County, that's one that flips. So watch this as we go to this next map, because it's pink here, but when you go to the map between Warnock and Loeffler, it turns blue, and the whole map looks like a different color. You've got much more of the pinks and blues. A couple counties flipped right here, right over here too. You can see even the dark reds that we saw in the Perdue-Ossoff race, much lighter red here. So those are the trends we'll be looking for in the counties. Many counties already have about half of their voters have already cast their vote. It's leaning more Democratic, but Republicans tend to show up on Election Day, so those numbers will go back and forth as we watch all those votes come in. Chesley.